When the kids were growing up, one of our dreams is to send them to private school. Since they were in kindergarten, they were in private school. The idea of them going to high school, it was kind of tough because it's going to cost more financially. And that was the time when Yoli was introduced to us. I'm Connie.
I'm Jojan, and this is our story. When I was a young boy growing up in the Philippines, we have a lot of challenges. We didn't have enough. My mom, she grew up in a farm. Her parents actually doesn't want her to go to school and just be a farm girl. So education is one of the things that she believed in. She had strived hard to put herself to college. She worked at a low-level government employee, and both of them cook pastries to sell at her office. That's how life was. But sometimes there are times that we barely have food on the table. It really gave me a perspective that life shouldn't be like this. So my mom and dad has been telling us to get a good education, which I did. I studied Bachelor of Science in Nursing so I could be able to go out of the Philippines and have a greener pasture to improve our lives. So I came here back in 1994. I came to Chicago as a registered nurse. When I have my family here, we make sure that the kids will have a good life, but things happen. And life happens, so they say. When my kids were still small, we only have a few $100s in our bank account, and the TV broke. So the kids has been asking us, when are we gonna get a TV? So we went to a store, and that is the last money that we have. But we have to buy that, for our kids. Many times that Connie and I want to throw that TV away, but I did not have any guts to throw it away, because that is so significant in my life. And when times gets rough, sometimes I have to look at it. I hit the rock bottom already, and there's no way more to go down but to go up. 2012 is a turning point for me and my family. A friend of mine introduced me to Yoli, and I saw their transformation. So I was intrigued. I used the product. I lost 20 pounds on my first kid, and I was amazed. I felt more energized. People that also had seen me was intrigued, so I kept on introducing it to them. This is something that probably I could be able to do and help a lot of people out there.
My son was on 8th grade when Yoli was introduced to us. We really wanted our children to go to a private school. When they're grade school, the tuition fee is not as much as when they're gonna go to high school. But as they get older, the financial demands become bigger as well. When Yoli came, we said, this has to work. If we want to realize these dreams for our kids, we have to find a way and make this work. What are we to lose? So we decided to join the business. We work hard, and we're able to send them both to the high school that we want to send them.
Finally, after almost a year, I had been able to set aside my career as a registered nurse and did Yoli full-time.
Life now that we are doing Yoli is a lot different. All those stresses financially, I would say almost gone.
When my mom and dad really needs me the most on their end of life, that I could be able to support them, that I could be able to spend time with my mom, that is something that's really near and dear to me.
So when we started Yoli, definitely our why was, for our family, definitely for our financial freedom. We have achieved the very first part. It evolved to helping others achieve what we have achieved. We came here in the States to look for greener pasture, and when we came here, it is through Yoli that we have achieved our dreams.
So what I want to do is to touch those people's lives back home in the Philippines who doesn't have the resources, who doesn't have the opportunity, and help ordinary people to achieve extraordinary results.